After only 4 months in charge, Spurs have said goodbye to Nuno and brought in Antonio Conte. A massive statement signing for a club that really haven't enjoyed success in a very long time. So today we are going to take over Tottenham and deliver the Antonio Conte rebuild. We're going to have a hybrid manager between Mr. Rebuild and Antonio Conte. It's going to be something beautiful. So settle in, buckle up, and enjoy the chaos. The objective of this series is to take a team to Champions League glory. All games barring the Champions League final will be simulated. The jump-in feature cannot be used during simulations. And a warning, don't get butthurt if I sell your favorite player. So here is the starting 11 we do have to start off life at Tottenham. Now, the thing that I need to tell you guys about is that we can only make signings of players that have played for clubs that Conte has managed. So I've got them written down here. We've got Atalanta, we've got Siena, but if I'm being honest, I don't think they're in FIFA anymore. We've got Juventus, we've got Chelsea, we've got Inter Milan. So we can sign players only from those clubs. It's going to make for a little bit tougher of a journey, but it should be interesting. It's the Antonio Conte rebuild for a reason. Let's get into the transfer business. Also, I don't have a Tottenham jersey, so I'm just wearing my San Antonio Spurs Kawhi Leonard jersey. Why not? Why not? Starting off here with a player departure, ladies and gentlemen. Harry Winks is the first player out in the Mr. Rebuild Conte transition era. £15.1 million to send him to Norwich. He's been rumoured with a move away from Tottenham for a very long time, and we're going to make it happen here today, fellas. Dele Alli off to Juventus. And our first signing in this rebuild is for a player from Chelsea. It is Christian Pulisic, the American winger. He plays left wing, obviously, but I'm planning on converting him to the right wing or right mid, probably actually, and replacing Lucas Moura with him. But we pay £58 million for the American. It's only going to take 7 weeks as well to turn Pulisic into a right midfielder, which isn't too bad. Hey, the trophy drought's already broken, lads. We've been here for a month and we've already won a pre-season tournament. You're welcome, Tottenham fans, you're welcome. Another player out of the club as the Irish defender, Matt Doherty, is off to RB Leipzig. And we're going to send the young English wonder kid, Dane Scarlett, on a season-long loan move. An upgrade to the defense as well, signing a player from Inter Milan. It is Milan Skriniar here. The Slovenian defender is going to join us here for £76 million. I've overpaid slightly for him, but I'm still pretty happy with that addition. It is a world-class centre-back signing from the caliber of players, or the pool of players we were actually able to access. Meanwhile, another young English talent out on loan, Yaphet Tanganga, off to Valencia. He is a cult hero in Tottenham folklore. That Champions League run, Lucas Moura, an absolute gun, but we have sent him to Juventus, linking back up with Dele Alli, and we get 28.7 mil in return. He's been rumoured with a move away as well. A lot of people said as soon as Conte walks in, he's going to tell Eric Dyer to get in the bin, and that is exactly what we're doing. Eric Dyer off to one of the clubs we can negotiate, so I could potentially bring him back. But Eric Dyer's off to Inter. And Oliver Skip is off to Lyon, but this time it's just a season-long loan. The clean out continues. Nobody is safe at the moment. Ben Davies off to Burnley. So there we go, a whole heap of talent out of the club. And just the 2 signings of Christian Pulisic and Milan Skriniar. The starting 11 has definitely been improved though, to be honest. We have made a decent start to life here at Tottenham Stadium. I was going to say White Hart Lane. Do they still call it White Hart Lane? Or is the new big stadium called Tottenham Stadium? I don't know, but regardless, I'm liking this side so far. Let's go see what the first season has in store. The goal has to be Champions League qualification. This year we are in the Europa League. We need a top 4 finish every single season. Currently, we are in that position, only 3 losses, sitting in 4th. But we are going to get to business here in the January transfer window. One of my favourite players as a fellow Fulham man, Ryan Sessegnon, the wonder kid himself. I want to see him fulfill his potential. We're going to send him on a loan move to Juventus. Also going to clean out another defender here, Davinson Sanchez, off to Leicester City for 22.3 mil. And that is so we had the finances to make the massive, monumental signing of Mason Mount. got to do the little Mason Mount. What's that dance he did that's like from Chunks? But Mason Mount is going to join us here from Chelsea for 72.2 mil. Got a little bit of money in the back of the pocket as well, so I'm going to spend that on a backup defensive mid signing. It is Coop Minas joining us here from Atalanta for 26 mil. I'm also going to send the young Spanish midfielder Brian Gill on a season-long loan move, only a 6-month loan move to Bayern Munich. Champions League football coming to Tottenham in season number 2. We finished 3rd in the Premier League. Brilliant stuff. Yeah, absolutely love to see it. At the other end of the table, however, it is Brentford, Burnley, and Crystal Palace relegated. Manchester City have won the FA Cup here. Man City have also dominated, absolutely dominated Brighton in the Carabao Cup, but they can't get their hands on a Champions League title, PSG getting that honour. AC Milan take down Real Sociedad, and Leicester City have won the Conference League. Also, I lied. I thought we were in the Europa League this year. We were actually in the Conference League. We made it to the quarterfinals, where we unfortunately lost to PSV. Big seasons, though, from Harry Kane and Heung-min Son. You would expect nothing less. Harry Kane, 28 goals. Beautiful stuff, Harry. Beautiful stuff. But there we go, ladies and gentlemen. That is season number 1 done and dusted here in charge of Tottenham. We've got ourselves into a Champions League position for next season. We've started to build a nice young core, a nice core of talent regardless. Let's continue acting upon it in season 2. We had him in on loan last season, but we are going to make the permanent signing of Christian Romero from Atalanta. We're lucky that his parent club was Atalanta. We're going to sign him for 62.9 mil. I've definitely overpaid, although it doesn't help that his bloody value's gone down the second that I sign him. Maybe that's just the Tottenham effect, but Christian Romero joining us here. Also going to make a little bit of a controversial decision here. Emerson, he's tracking okay, but I think we can do better at the right back position. Hopefully some of you guys are on the same wavelength and can figure out who I'm about to sign, but Emerson is off to Atletico Madrid. And in response, we signed somebody 1 year younger, much better potential, and we signed him for less money than we sold Emerson. It is Reece James, the English defensive gun, joining us here from Chelsea for 45.2 mil. Another year, another loan move for Oliver Skip. And controversially, I'm actually going to sell Brian Gill here. If this was a long-term career mode, if I thought this was going to be a rebuild that takes 6, 7, 8 years to complete, there is not a chance I'd be selling this guy. But at the moment, we need the money, and I'd rather have £68.4 million for a third-string left midfielder than not. And using that money, we're going to make a massive addition to the midfield here. It is Nico Barella, the Italian sensation himself, joining us from Inter Milan for £140 million. There's been a few rumours that Conte wants to bring him to Tottenham, so we're just going to fast forward the process and get it done. And there we go, lads. Another busy, big spending window here in charge of Tottenham. 1 Inter player, 1 Atalanta player, 1 Chelsea player, all into the squad. So I have changed up the formation a little bit here. As you can see, Nico Barella playing in the centre midfield role. Need to get his sharpness up. Need to get a few of the sharpness. Sorry, I need to get the morale up for a few players. But the team is tracking along nicely. We are in the Champions League this year. Let's see what our group is looking like. So we've been drawn into a fairly tough group here. Group A of the Champions League, and we have FC Porto, Real Madrid, and Celtic. 3 very famous clubs in their respective countries. We need to be on top of our game. I expect us to get through it. I would say, like, if I was a betting man, I would say ourselves and Real Madrid are the odds-on favourites. We need to make sure that comes to life. We finished 3rd! Are you kidding me? We have finished 3rd in the Champions League group stages. That is embarrassing. That is frustrating. So we're in the preliminary rounds now of the Europa League. God, we better do something there. That is terrible. And we have a fair bit of work to do as well if we want to get Champions League next season, because we're currently 5th in the Premier League, but we're 9 points behind Liverpool with a game in hand. So we need a big second half of the season. Everton as well. Clearly, we shouldn't have sold Brian Gill to Everton because they are top of the league right now. Well, that just changes my game plan a lot. Hugo Lloris, 3 months. We need to get ourselves a new goalkeeper in. All right, so I'm going to do some controversial things here. Going to change things up a lot in this January transfer window. Pierre-Emile Højbjerg, didn't want to sell this guy Absolutely love this guy. He's an absolute warrior of a footballer, but we've had to sell him for 74 mil to Inter Milan. And out of all the goalkeepers we could have signed from the respective clubs, this was the best one on offer. Wojciech Szczesny, former Arsenal goalkeeper. I know it's going to ruffle a few feathers out there, but the Polish shot stopper was the best on offer. We've signed him for £34 million from Juventus. And with the extra little bit of money we had in our back pocket, we are going to sign Inaki Williams from Atalanta for 30.5 mil. So clearly he plays for Bilbao, I think it is normally, or one of the Spanish clubs. If they transfer to one of those clubs, that I can sign him. I can sign him because he was joined Atalanta. But if a player leaves Atalanta and goes to like Wolves or something, I can't sign them. I think most of you guys got that gist, but I just wanted to clarify. We have finished 5th in the Premier League here. That is so annoying. That is frustrating, man. We were daylight between ourselves and Chelsea, but then Everton were just a different level above us. Also, that final day of the season would have been absolutely insane. 2 points separate 1st and 4th. That would have been chaos. West Brom, Watford, and Reading have all been relegated, however. Liverpool have won the FA Cup. Everton win the Carabao Cup. I'm still waiting for our first piece of silverware in charge of Tottenham. Manchester United take down Atletico Madrid to win the Champions League. Well, we didn't win the Europa League. That goes to Chelsea. But we made it to the semi-finals. So damn close. If we would have won that, we would have been playing Champions League in Season 3. But we lost 4-3 on aggregate to Monaco. And meanwhile, the other club in North London, Arsenal, have won the Conference League. Harry Kane with a sharp drop-off, scoring half the goals that he did last year. But Heung-min Son picking up the slack, 29 goals for the Korean. Alright, we're coming back here in season number 3, lads, with an absolute firecracker up our ass. We want Champions League football back in the club. We're going to spend big money to make sure it happens. £84.4 million to sign Matthias de Ligt from Southampton. Not from Southampton, I'm sure Southampton fans wish he was playing for them. From bloody Juventus. How do they get that switched up? And on the complete other end of the spectrum, Troy Parrott, the Irish striker, is out on loan. Chelsea want their man back. Not a chance. Not a chance. So yeah, I'm holding off for the second. It wasn't the craziest transfer window in the world by any stretch of the imagination, but I'm keeping my cards close to my chest. There's a few things I want to see happen first before I make more business happen. Let's go check out the squad and we'll explain further. So here's the squad now. It kind of doesn't help that half of them are on international duty, so you can't see the overalls. But there's a few players that I want to see their growth. I'm like, do I improve the bench? Do I go and improve like attacking midfielder? Maybe I get rid of Ndombele. Maybe I get rid of Reguilon. I'm not really certain, lads. Maybe I want to see the growth as well as Heung-min Son. Like, he's just hit 30, so is he going to go down? Is Wojciech Szczesny going to go down? These are all questions I'm waiting to have answered. But most importantly, we currently occupy a top 4 spot here. We are well and truly in the Premier League title race, only 2 points off Liverpool. I really want Tottenham to get a trophy this season. All right, lads, we have decided to make some big business happen here. I want to make sure that we can not only secure Champions League football for next season, but I want to make sure that we can get a Premier League title under our belts. He's been rumoured with a move away. I saw FNG Niran putting up a tweet saying, like, as soon as Conte in, they're going to kick out Ndombele. We're going to do that. We're going to follow the Conte way. Ndombele, returning to his home nation of France, headed to PSG for 89.1 mil. And in response, there is only one man I wanted to go in for. It is another Chelsea player. I feel like I'm signing too many Chelsea players, but King Kai himself, Kai Havertz, 90 rated attacking midfielder, joining us here from Chelsea for £134.2 million. A massive upgrade and hopefully a massive step towards a first Premier League title, maybe ever for Tottenham, or in a long time at least. I'm also going to sign Anthony Martial here as a backup striker. Going to join us from Atalanta for 43.6 mil. We didn't win the Premier League title, but most importantly, we have secured Champions League football in season number 4, third in the Prem. Liverpool just took it up another level in season 3. Meanwhile, 3 clubs that definitely didn't take it up another level, they've toned it down like 4 levels. Southampton, Brentford, and Forest. Goodbye. I've just realised Nottingham Forest only got 1 win. What's the Premier League record for the worst season by Derby County? It's gotta be close to 13 points. I feel like it's 12 points or something. Manchester City have won the FA Cup this season. We got a trophy! Let's go! Come on, Tottenham, we won the Carabao Cup. It's about damn time. Meanwhile, Liverpool have won the Champions League. We got the Europa League title. Let's go! Come on, see! Meanwhile, it is AC Milan that have won the Conference League. I'm very excited right now, though. Heung-min Son. I am so glad I did not sell you, my friend. 31 years of age. He's gone up 1 overall to 91. And my man has bagged himself 38 goals. 38 goals. That is absolutely incredible from the South Korean himself. My man has absolutely killed it this year. Also, we must show our respects to former captain Hugo Lloris, who is retiring. Thank you for your service, my man. We are back in the Champions League for season number 4. The team is on fire. Let's make sure we can add to the fire. In hindsight, I really should have said throw fuel on the fire, but you get the gist. Alright, season 4 begins. I want to come out and just turn this Tottenham team into an absolute superstar team. Nicolas Süle joining us here as our first signing of the season. We bring the German across from Chelsea for 86.2 mil. And seeing as Hugo Lloris has departed the club, we must fill the void in goalkeeper. I've also signed somebody that can also, like, right now he's going to be a backup, but if Szczesny has a steep decline, then we have Pierluigi Golini, who can just jump in and take the #1 spot. An 86 rated backup goalkeeper is brilliant. And for 49.4 mil, I'm a big fan of that. Welcome from Atalanta. I have been trying to sell this guy for about 4 years now, but finally we have parted ways with Cameron Carter-Vickers as the American is off to Bayer Leverkusen. So there we go, not the craziest start to the season. 2 big signings, I suppose, but in terms, it's more quality over quantity, really. I wanted to sell so many players though. There were just no transfer offers coming in. I really wanted to clean out the deadwood of the squad. The thing that's really surprised me in this rebuild, which I guess I kind of take for granted sometimes, is the fact that you can turn older players into still beast players. I mean, Wojciech Szczesny, I know most goalkeepers really peak in their 30s, but Wojciech Szczesny has gone up to an 88 overall, and I'm pretty sure he's like 38 years old in this save or something ridiculous like that. He is absolutely killing it right now. This team is just cooked, man. The majority of the team nearing, if not already, into the 90s, which is a great sign. Also, here's a little look at what I was talking about just before of all the players I was trying to sell. Just players that are in the high 60s, mid 60s, but are already in their 20s. Like, I'm just trying to clear out a little bit of deadwood. Back in the Champions League here, though. And again, it is not a straightforward walk in the park. It is Sevilla, RB Salzburg, and Shakhtar Donetsk. But my word, if we're eliminated in the group stages again, I'm going to have the biggest tantrum known to man. I'm going to be a very unhappy man. Please, lads, do not bottle this. We didn't bottle it, baby. Come on. Let's go. Only 1 loss. Ourselves and Salzburg. Fair play to Salzburg. Identical records. 4-1, 4 wins, 1 draw, 1 loss, 9 goals scored, 5 goals against. That we had the exact same campaign. Brilliant. Well. In the round of 16 of the Champions League, we can verse one of the sides we can buy from. That's got my mind thinking. Also, I don't have to say it again. Champions League is a non-negotiable at this point. 3rd in the Premier League is good, but I want to be top dog. I had to do it to him. We have signed Rodrigo from Inter Milan. Yep. Inter Milan. We're versing them. I went and looked at their squad. I was like, who's one of their star players that they really like? There were certain players. I was almost going to bring Højbjerg back to the club, but I looked and they had like so many good defensive midfielders. Then I looked at their squad and I was like, on the right-hand side of the field, Rodrigo's really their only star player. So we're going to spend 96.5 million on a backup right midfielder. This is where, you know, we have screw you money at this point. Our side is insane. We've signed Rodrigo to be a backup to Christian Pulisic, and I'm so damn happy about it. So here we go, lads. We are away at the San Siro for the first game in this Champions League knockout round campaign. We need a strong start. I almost said we need away goals, but obviously away goals don't exist this year. But I just want to make sure that we can get ourselves in the best possible position when we're back at Tottenham Stadium. We're going to simulate the first leg at the San Siro, and it is a 3-1 win. That is exactly what we're after. Although it would have been better if Kingsley Coman didn't get that late goal in the 87th minute. I'd be feeling a lot more comfortable about 3-0 compared to 3-1. But End of the day, it's a good start. Surely we don't bottle this, lads. This is going to really show what we're made of. This is the best we've done in the career mode so far. Every part we go, like the deeper we go this season, the better. I'm hoping our season doesn't end in the round of 16. We are at home. Can we get another big result? Yes, we can. 3-1 once again, making it 6-2. No injuries or suspensions, it seems like. We're laughing. Also, I've just noticed, look at that, under Hakan Çalhanoğlu, Rodrigo. Have they just gone and replaced Rodrigo with another Rodrigo? Quarterfinals time in the Champions League. We are versing Borussia Dortmund here. We are the last remaining English club as well, which is quite surprising to see. Also, fair play to our friend Salzburg. They're in the quarterfinals and they have the lead over Lyon. But here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Different level of competition here. Can't go and buy any of the Borussia Dortmund players either, like I did with the Inter Milan players. But we are going to get into the first leg here at home to kick off these knockout rounds, to kick off these quarterfinals. We take the lead. Mason Mount, that is massive, my friend. Absolutely massive in the 88th minute, scoring the goal that gives us the lead. Could that be a crucial goal in our season? Traveling to one of the most intimidating places in world football, one of the most beautiful places as well, the Signal Iduna Park in Borussia, or in Dortmund. Can we get ourselves through to the semi-finals? A 2-1 advantage. I'm just going to stuff around and get straight into this one. This scoreline, Mason Mount's goal, is crucial. It works out to be our saviour. It's a 1-1 draw. Harry Kane scores in the 46th minute, and we are headed to the Champions League semi-finals. How's Borussia Dortmund subbing off Haaland in the second half, early in the second half? So I managed to get rid of one of those guys I had on the transfer list at the start of the season. Unfortunately, it wasn't with a transfer fee, but Dilan Markandi is headed to the German leagues on a free transfer. The dream run of Salzburg comes to an end. They've obviously lost to Lyon, but we are versing Lyon in the Champions League semi-finals, with the other semi-final being between Bayern Munich and Roma. Can we get ourselves to a Champions League final for the first time in a number of years? On the road for the first leg here. Need to get ourselves off to a strong start against Lyon. No injuries, no suspensions, and a boatload of goals is what we're after. We're going to simulate it, and we do just that. 2-0 lead. We're not safe, we're not home, but we're in pole position. Also, that win against Lyon marked our 150th win in charge of Tottenham, which is a nice little milestone. I would be so interested to see how many wins in the entire rebuilding series we've had. Like, nobody's ever going to be able to find it, but it would have to be in the tens of thousands, surely. Okay, fellas, here we go. For a trip to the promised land, we hold the 2-0 advantage against Lyon. We are at home here. Our future is in our hands. We're going to take on the French outfit here in the Hugo Lloris derby. This scoreline is a 2-2 draw. I've never been so happy about a 2-2 draw. We are into the Champions League final, 4-2 on aggregate. Hopefully Bergwijn's yellow card isn't going to see him be suspended, but we are into the Champions League final. Who are we versing? Bayern Munich or Roma? Let's go find out. No real surprises there. We are versing Bayern Munich in the Champions League final. I was kind of hoping it was going to be Roma. I wanted a Jose Mourinho derby in there, but it is what it is. We are headed to the Champions League final here in season number 4. Taking a look around the grounds in the Europa League final, Man City take down Anderlecht. I wonder if Vincent Kompany was still managing that. Meanwhile, Sporting have taken down Valencia to win the Conference League. I feel like we've finished third in the Premier League so many times in this rebuild so far, but it's happened again. At least we're playing Champions League football next season if we don't win tonight. Aston Villa, their slide continues. Villa have been relegated alongside the Blades in West Brom. Brighton have taken out their fierce rivals Crystal Palace to win the FA Cup. Fair play to Stoke City for even making it to the Carabao Cup final, but they've lost. They have lost in the Joe Allen and Peter Crouch derby. I love just calling games where it's just a club versus another club that some players played for, just the derby. And unfortunately, we lost the UEFA Super Cup at the start of the season, 2-1 to Liverpool. Hopefully that is not an omen for what is to come. But here we go, lads, taking a look at this squad report ahead of the Champions League final. This squad, the depth of this squad is absolutely bolstered to the bloody windows. Like, Sometimes I get to these rebuilds where I get to the Champions League final and I put so many resources just into the starting 11 that the bench and the reserves, there's like 2 or 3 players in the reserves. But in this rebuild, so many players, there's like enough talent in the bench and reserves to field a team that would survive in the Premier League comfortably maybe 2 times over. This team is absolutely insane. It's been tough being pigeonholed, being only able to sign players from clubs Conte used to play for, but this has been a really fun challenge so far, and I am genuinely interested here to see if we can get the job done and see if we can take down Bayern Munich here to win the Champions League with Tottenham. Let's go and find it out. Here we go, lads, a trip to the promised land. Let's send Bayern Munich packing their bags and back to Bavaria empty-handed. Oh, deflection's annoying. Let's just send it straight. I see that run being made. Go on, get it through down the right-hand side. Beautiful stuff there. Pulisic, I see you. Barea, get the toe in. Oh my god. We've got the corner though. Just put it on the penalty spot there. Delete. Get your noggin on. Matthias, delete over the crossbar. Bayern Munich on the attack here. Can't give them a good shooting opportunity. Going there to Mason Greenwood, putting that one in there. Head it away, just get rid of it. No, that's not where I wanted to pass it. Good block. Follow up. Oh my god. I think that was Bruno Guadamares. The defensive midfielder has just absolutely violated us. Bayern Munich are just all over us, man. This is terrible defending on my behalf. Get the interception there. No. Oh, we've opened ourselves up for troubles here. Mikel Croissant. Nicely headed away, but it's straight there to Croissant again. Going there. They go for another long shot, but luckily it's saved from Szczesny. Barea. Just looking. Nice pass. We got lucky there. It wasn't intercepted though, but we're getting in front. Is he onside? He is. Get somebody in the middle. Mason Mount. Let's just go for the shot ourselves. Save from the keeper though. Come on. Let's just stop the counter-attack here before half-time. Where the hell is my right back? We're in a bit of strife here. 1 minute, just make a tackle. Greenwood down the wing. Just defending using delete there. Just defend. Don't give them any good passes. Why are you not tracking Acuna? This is terrible. Oh my god. We should be 2-0 down now. This is crap. Free kick here for Bayern Munich. Mason Greenwood. I am nervous. 23 yards out. Greenwood hits it. Greenwood just puts it over. All right, we're going to make a substitution, lads. Need a bit of an attacking spark on the right wing. So Rodrigo's going to come on here and Christian Pulisic taken to the bench. Let's defend. Yes, good stuff. Delete. See if we can get something on the counter. I see that space there. Kane going. I see, is that Rodrigo on the right-hand side? Nicely held up there from Mason Mount. Going to Rodrigo. We've got some options in the middle. Rodrigo, go to Kane. Harry Kane! Harry Kane! He's not going to miss from there. Rodrigo provides the spark immediately off the bench. And we're tied up here against Bayern Munich. And I don't know if we deserve to be. Get it away. Oh, just get rid of that one. Yes, good. Good, that's nice. Mount. Being caught up there by Acuna. We're going to go there to Nico Barea. Nico Barea going there to Harry Kane. Harry Kane, let's just go for the shot. Green beam, but it's straight at Lorenz. That would have been so good. Nicely won though from delete. Heung-min Son. Nico Barea. Mason Mount. Holds that one up perfectly there for Rodrigo. Get in the middle. Get in the middle. Get in the back of the net. Harry Kane in the 84th minute scores a second goal. And surely we need to hold out for the last 5 minutes. But we have the lead here in the Champions League final. What a substitution Rodrigo was. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. Rebuild complete. That last 20 minutes was absolute magic. Rodrigo providing the spark. Harry Kane with the brace. And we pull it back from the death and win the Champions League here in season number 4 with Antonio Conte / Mr. Rebuild's Tottenham side. Lads, if you enjoyed today's rebuild, make sure you leave a like on the video. Scorpion kick that subscribe button down below if you are new around here. Oh, enjoy the title celebrations. It has been JarradHD here. I'm out. Peace.